Hello, Answerly viewers. This week I'd like to talk to you about a problem that it seems like everybody faces when they graduate high school or college. How do I make friends? More specifically, how do I make nerdy friends when I'm not going to school? Finding people who share your hobbies and interests can be really difficult, especially when you're not surrounded by a whole ton of people on a school campus. I'm not gonna lie, this is tough. The best answer I can give you really isn't different than the answer that they gave you in school, and that is to get involved with something. In high school and in college it was easier because there's clubs and sports and organizations and all sorts of things that you can join. Sometimes it seems hopeless out in the real world to find these sorts of things, but I promise they totally exist. There are lots of things that you can join even as a grown-up. For example, my old college has a program called the Experimental College. This is something where students and non-students alike can sign up for sort of slightly more casual classes that range anywhere from cooking to dancing to music to photography to computer stuff. It's a really great way to meet people in that same learning mindset that you might be used to if you're a recent graduate. But if you are a fresh graduate, you might not want to jump right back into school. I get it. In this case, you're just going to have to work a little bit harder to put yourself into positions where you're going to be meeting people your age or who are into the same things that you are. Repetition is a good strategy. If you enjoy working in coffee shops, try picking one that you go to at the same time on the same days each week. Before long, you might notice that there are other people who are going at those same times as well. Maybe eventually you'll strike up conversation with them. And as lame as this sounds, just talk to people. You obviously don't want to come across as needy or desperate, but it's totally okay to talk to your bank teller or the person who's bagging your groceries. Talk to the guy who makes your sandwich at the local deli. You never really know when you're going to strike up conversation with someone interesting, and you might even become friends. Also, try to meet the people who live around you. Go on walks, hang out in your front yard, say hi to people that you see walking by. Say hello to your neighbors. The more people that you actively talk to on a day-to-day basis, the more likely you are to find those people who do want to come over and play video games with you, or have a movie night, or have a 6-hour conversation about why the newest 3 Star Wars movies should have never been made. And hey, if all that fails, go online. Look for local meetups in the area for things that you're interested in. Go to concerts for nerd bands when they come to town. See if there's any activities going on like conventions or sci-fi film festivals or anything that you're interested in, and go to them. The only thing you can possibly do that will guarantee that you never make any friends is to sit at home by yourself in your room all the time. So as long as you don't do that every second of the day, you should be fine. Until next time, it's game over.